Hi, Miss.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
They introduce you as the most beautiful lady in the house.
Me?
So go whatever.
I don't think so.
So how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Tonight you introduced the top model this year, and today you brought them to watch the fashion sense. How was it? How has it been moving? What have they learned? What are you trying to teach them?
First of all, it's talent development. That's the number one thing. Then two, following your passion. Three, fashion is a very big part of Miss Uganda. We cannot have, Miss Uganda without fashion, without hairstylists, without makeup artists, without photographers. So it's a very big part of, you know, the industry. We feed on each other. So it was very important that we are here.
I had a worry praising you. You know, you the one person who has done what has failed them had to do. You brought the Miss Africa to Uganda. So her praise.
It meant so much. It meant so much seeing that I worked with her, seeing that I never asked for a job, but she picked me out. She saw something in me and picked me up to be part of her dream, and I grew and I learned a lot of things from her. So it meant so much.
Your first 7 days as Miss Uganda.
The pressure has been a lot, but I'm looking forward to do everything. I mean, has been a dream for me, and I'm ready to do anything. But it has been overwhelming a little.
Overwhelming. The Twitter, the public, the attacks, people were attaching you to Eddie Kenzo, attaching you to so many.
Yeah, I'm seeing all that, but me as a person, I know who I am, so it's not really getting too much onto me, and I'm focusing on what I mean to do as a queen to serve my people, and that's all that will make me happy.
Have you started training your way to Miss World?
Yeah, we started a long time ago. I mean, when you enter Miss Uganda, you're already training for Miss World, so we started a long time ago with that training.
With
Yes.
you brought chaos in the entire country.
It wasn't really chaos. It was just people, fans mostly, saying a lot of things. Although on my side is I support the judge's decision, and I'm very thankful for the people who believed in me. But the judge's decision was made, and I respect it.
So are you doing your best to see that we bring the crown Miss World to you?
Of course, already I'm working with Hannah. We're doing some interviews together. Then we're going to work on her project of early marriages, and also, do the training with her, grow together, help each other, and get ready for Miss World.
People coming out talking, oh, Lord, yeah.
But guys, I'm used to this. It happens every year. Tosobola kusanyusa bannayuganda bw'okola kino nga bagamba yandikoze bw'ati lwaki kino kyabadde bw'ati, because they don't really know what happens. They don't really know what it takes for the process, to come to that, what they see at the finale. So I'm used. It doesn't shake me. I just feel bad for the girls, especially when they are new to it. I just really feel bad for them. I get emotional sometimes, so I feel bad for it. But we encourage them. We prep them actually during boot camp that the media is your friend, but sometimes they are not your friend. So yeah.
Which projects are they going to start with? Or each has a project to start with, or they have one project?
Coming to Miss Uganda, you have to have a cause, because there are causes we have as Miss Uganda Foundation. You have to further those. That's a given. But you also have to have something that you're passionate about. So for Hannah's case, she's passionate about fighting early marriages, because in the village, there in Nakaseke, where she comes from, it's rampant. Many young girls are sent to marriages against their will, and it looks like it's a norm, but it's not. How do you send a 14, 15, 16-year-old to a marriage? So that's what happens.
How are you going to do that to say that at least the percentage comes low?
Of course, me as a person, I have the plans, but also the Miss Uganda Foundation. So we are going to work together, me, the Miss Uganda Foundation, and also the parents. The most thing that we have to do is to marry the parents and get them to know more about what a girl child can do for herself, more than getting married at a very young age.
My project is about education because deep down where I come from, a lot of children fall out of school. I come from Kumi district, that is Teso region. Deep down where I come from, there's a lot of children dropping out of school because of just small things that we as a nation can provide right now. That is my cause, that is my fight.
My project is about education too, but it is about stopping abuse of girls in schools. That is sexual abuse, domestic violence, bullying, sexism, and all those things that happen to girls in schools.
Kale nawe kyebali ndi bulungi.
Listen, tukusangulwa Miss Uganda yakagwa finals, it's now a week. What do you have to say enaku zino Miss Uganda ngeri gy'omulaba?
Badde saagala nnyo commentinga ku Miss Uganda kye mulabamu. Ekinsanyusa nti gundi Miss Uganda continues kubeerawo. It doesn't matter at what level, at what capacity, but she has been consistent. Even after when I finished, Brenda was somebody I trained, and she has continued for the last 10 years. And that is in how everybody has their style. For me, I have a very big, I go big, I go huge. You saw when I did Miss Uganda, I had the first marquee tent. No one in Uganda had ever seen a tent, that big, very tent. I brought in lights from South Africa. That time we didn't have events managers in 2001. So Miss Uganda, as long as it's there, it doesn't matter in what capacity. And I commend Brenda for hard work, for working and continuing to push it. And to send the Miss Uganda representative to Miss World, that is not an easy task. It's quite expensive.
The dream you had for Miss Uganda, olabanga agikipinze oba esemuko. Because we have years we twalabanga Miss Uganda, try to manyu ako. Is the dream still valid?
The dream for the girls who become Miss Uganda, that is valid. No one can ever take that away, because at the end of the day, there's only, after all the big lights and what, there's only what Miss Uganda ali okay. What ekisinga obukulu nti omwana dream is for one person. Newe having a show nga nene etya nga event efaanani etya, mugenda koma nga waliwo omuntu omu Miss Uganda. So as long as that dream is there, abawala babeere nga bakya dreaming nga nange nsobolako okubeera Miss Uganda. That's what is important. Ekitali oba nene etya oba byomu alina style ye, kati Brenda alina okuba alina style nga bukyayagala. Nze nali dreaming so big, maybe extravagant, because that's what I'd wanted. But that's my style. Yeah, but I'm happy that every year it's there.
Ekisembayo ono yakagwa abantu bamu bakomplainize kugo balonze nti abamu bagamba si mu Uganda, abalala ne bagamba eyawangudde yabadde alina okuwangula. Byaliwo mu biseera byo oba abantu kwanga tebali satisfied?
Bibeerawo always kasita bamala okusoma erinnya ly'omwana awangudde nga bannamawulire batandika okunoonya munna Uganda, munna Kenya, mujjukira what's her name, bagamba Miss Uganda gwe bagamba nti ava Senegal, baali baagala namujjako, but at the end of the day mama taata waali wano oba mama we mu Senegal, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day oba munyarwanda oba mukika sitabeera nga Uganda, kubanga amateeka ga Miss Uganda kubeerako nti you have to be a certain age, between 18 to 24. Olina okubeera ng'oli munna Uganda. Kasita abeera nga passport alina passport ya Uganda. Tewali mubuzi.